Have you ever wondered how to cover those long distances without your wallet taking a hit every time you stop for gas? Gasoline. Well, today I have the perfect solution for you. We'll talk about the 5 most economical cars that will let you enjoy any long trip, without financial stress and with the peace of mind knowing you'll be optimizing every drop of fuel. That's right, if you're looking for a car that combines efficiency, comfort, and an affordable price, you've come to the right video. Here you'll find out which vehicles can take you to each destination safely and comfortably without needing to spend a fortune. 1. They'll take you to each destination safely and comfortably. Nissan Versa. Efficiency and comfort for long journeys. If we're talking about a compact sedan designed for those looking for a good balance between price and performance, the Nissan Versa stands out as a very interesting option. This vehicle has earned the trust of thousands of drivers in Latin America and other parts of the world, largely thanks to its moderate fuel consumption and its design aimed at maximizing interior space. Why is it so popular among those planning long trips? To start, its 4-cylinder engine provides enough power to move smoothly on highways. At the same time, it reduces gas expenses compared to more powerful but also more expensive models. The Nissan Versa interior is spacious and comfortable, ideal for long trips. Its ergonomic dashboard is user-friendly. On a long trip, having comfortable seats in a cabin that allows you to stretch your legs can make the difference between a pleasant trip and one full of complaints. In addition, the ergonomic design of its control panel makes it easy to access all the main functions. Something essential when you need to adjust the temperature of the air conditioning or music while going at good speed on the highway. Keep in mind that if you are traveling with your family or friends, the Versa has enough space for at least 4 occupants, without sacrificing too much trunk space. Speaking of the trunk, it's a plus for those packing several suitcases or bulky luggage. While it's not as spacious as an SUVs, the Versa competes well with similar-sized sedans. Its good fuel efficiency means fewer gas station stops, saving money and time, which not only means savings, but also greater time efficiency. And if you consider the great availability of spare parts and affordable maintenance services, you'll realize that the Nissan Versa, it's not just a great travel companion, but also a long-term ally for your wallet. Although not considered a luxury car, the Nissan Versa, it incorporates basic driver assistance technologies such as proximity sensors and, in some models, a reversing camera. This is especially useful when you arrive in unfamiliar cities and need to maneuver in tight spaces. It also has pretty decent audio and connectivity systems, so your trips can be accompanied by your favorite music or you can follow your GPS directions without any hassle. Smooth handling, a simple yet functional design, and a reasonable cost of ownership. Those are the highlights of this sedan. The Hyundai Accent, a compact car with great advantages for the highway. The Hyundai Accent is another model that definitely deserves a spot on this list. With an outstanding sales history and a solid reputation in many countries, this compact car has earned a special place among those looking for an economical and efficient vehicle for long trips. What makes it stand out? To begin with, its 4-cylinder engine, similar to that of the Nissan, is the same, although with nuances that make it a very attractive alternative. Its fuel consumption is quite well balanced, allowing you to travel long distances without seeing an excessive impact on your budget. On the other hand, the Hyundai Accent offers a modern design and a surprisingly spacious interior for a car classified as subcompact. Seats prevent fatigue. They support long trips. Back seats fit 2 adults comfortably. Their seats, while not luxurious, do a great job, providing adequate support and comfort, even on long trips. Plus, the space in the back seats is enough for 2 adults to travel relatively comfortably, which is a plus if you're traveling with company. Another standout feature of a Hyundai Accent is its ease of maintenance. Parts are affordable and easy to find, so if you have an issue during a trip, you can quickly find a shop or part. This means that if you have a mishap while traveling, you will have a better chance of finding a repair shop or a spare part quickly. That's not something you can always say about more exclusive models. Also, its engine technology is focused on efficiency, getting you the perfect balance between performance and fuel economy. When it comes to features, the Hyundai Accent doesn't fall short. Depending on the version, you can have air conditioning, an audio system with Bluetooth connectivity, and, in some cases, even a touch screen for the entertainment system. This translates to a pleasant travel experience. where you can stay connected, listen to your favorite music, and even use your smartphone safely through the steering wheel controls. While it's not a luxury vehicle, it offers enough features to make your hours on the road less tedious. Speaking of the trunk, its trunk can be a little small if you travel with too many suitcases. Optimized packing reduces gas consumption. Simple, capable car. And we must not forget its aerodynamic design, which helps reduce wind resistance and, therefore, fuel consumption. It's a simple car, but very capable, that has become a favorite for those who don't want to invest large sums of money, but they long for a vehicle that performs well in various circumstances. Ready to check out the next model that will help you save on your trip. Let's keep moving forward. 3. Toyota Yaris. Japanese reliability with great fuel efficiency. Talking about economical and reliable cars without mentioning Toyota is practically impossible. The Toyota Yaris, in its different variants, has been a benchmark in the sedan and attachback market for years, due to its blend of performance, comfort, and, above all, durability. If you're someone who likes to stick with the same car for several years, the Yaris could be your best bet. Its engine is designed to give you maximum fuel efficiency. And if you give it proper maintenance, it will surely last you many miles without any unpleasant surprises. One of the Yaris' strong points is its build quality. Although in some markets it's produced in different plants around the world, Toyota has maintained high standards. This ensures that this model has a solid structure and highly reliable components. That translates to a stable and safe drive, both in the city and on the open road. Plus, the cabin soundproofing is pretty good for its segment, so you won't suffer engine noise on highways. The fuel economy of the Toyota Yaris is top. If your priority is to save on gas, this car suits long trips. Its consumption on the highway is surprisingly low. If your priority is to save on gas, this car becomes one of the best allies for long trips, because its consumption on the highway is surprisingly low. With a full tank, you could cover considerable distances before feeling the need to refuel. This translates to fewer stops, and therefore greater efficiency for your road adventure. And if you add to this Toyota's preventive maintenance policy, with timely inspections and parts available globally, you'll have a reliable companion for your weekend getaways or for an extended road trip. The Yaris interior is less spacious than larger sedans. Still, it suits small trips. Seats are comfortable for long drives. However, for a trip with a partner or a small group of friends, it can be more than enough. Its seats, both front and back, offer decent comfort, and the driving position is suitable for long trips. Also, when it comes to technology, depending on the version, you can find a touchscreen, smartphone connectivity, and active safety systems that will make you feel more at ease during your trip. For Chevrolet Onix, innovation and low consumption within everyone's reach. The Chevrolet Onix has become one of the best-selling cars in Latin America. And with good reason. Since its launch, this model has caught attention for its modern design, onboard technology, and especially a fuel consumption that stands out within its category. For those planning to spend long hours behind the wheel, the Onix not only promises efficiency but also a level of comfort worth mentioning. Plus, the starting price is quite competitive compared to other models in the segment. This makes the Onix an interesting option for anyone looking to save from the very first moment. One of the most attractive points of the Chevrolet Onix is its turbo engine in the more recent versions. Despite its small size, it offers more than enough power to move nimbly in the city and maintain a good pace on the highway. This means that even though it's a small engine, it has the capability to respond when you need to overtake or climb a hill. The best part is that, since it's not a big engine, the gas consumption stays low, which is essential for those who want to cover a lot of miles without overspending. The interior of the Onix also has its charm. Chevrolet has paid attention to details like the ergonomics of the seats and the layout of the controls. Its infotainment system, MyLink, is quite intuitive and allows you to easily connect your smartphone to play music, make calls, or use navigation apps. And while we're not talking about a luxury car, it does have well-crafted finishes that create a pleasant feel to the touch and to the eye, which is appreciated on long trips where every detail matters. When it comes to safety, the Onix offers front and side airbags, ABS brakes, and in some versions, there are traction and stability controls. These features, combined with a newly developed body, provide you with an adequate level of protection to feel at ease when driving for long hours. They provide you with an adequate level of protection so you can feel relaxed when driving for long hours. Plus, there's enough rear space to carry family or friends without them feeling too cramped. And the trunk, although not huge, can accommodate the luggage necessary for a few days of adventure. But, like with any vehicle, it's always important to keep a maintenance schedule to make sure everything is working properly. Chevrolet has many dealerships and services for easy trip help. Maintenance costs are reasonable, making it easy to find help if you ever need it during your trip. Maintenance costs are reasonable, highlighting the Onyx's affordability. Efficient fuel use, a good engine, and a functional cabin enhance its value. If we add to this efficient fuel consumption, a well-performing engine, and a functional cabin, the result is a balanced car that's perfect for those who enjoy road trips without constantly worrying about gas. Let's move on to the last model in this lineup. Before we get to the last car, remember this. The most important thing for a car to perform at its best isn't the car itself, but the owner. This is where a very useful and easy-to-use tool comes into play. The OBD.11. It diagnoses car issues early. Easy for anyone to use. OBD.11 is straightforward. Before they become a bigger problem, and best of all, it is so simple that anyone, even without extensive mechanical knowledge, can use it. The OBD.11 works in a very straightforward way. You just have to plug it into the OBD.2 port of your car, usually located under the steering wheel, and sync it with your smartphone or tablet using an app. Once connected, you'll have real-time access to data like the engine temperature, tire pressure, and if your vehicle has the right sensors, fuel efficiency and error codes that let you know if there's any issue. Imagine being able to instantly know if there's a faulty sensor or if your emission system isn't working like it should. All from your phone screen. The app's interface is very user-friendly. You'll see clear graphs and alerts that describe exactly what's happening with your vehicle. This way, even if you don't have any previous experience in automotive diagnostics, you'll be able to understand the information and make informed decisions. Don't forget the link. To purchase this handy diagnostic device, it will be available in the description of this video and in the first pinned comment. Take a look and get ready to hit the road with the confidence that your car is in the best condition. Alright, now let's move on to the last option. 5 Kia Rio. Good value for money and a reliable character. The Kia Rio is another strong contender in the subcompact segment, and for many reasons, it has managed to earn a spot in the hearts of drivers looking for a balance between economy, design, and durability. Developed under the Hyundai Kia umbrella, this car shares several engineering advantages with the Accent, but it has its own style that some consider more youthful and sporty. Additionally, one of its big draws is the value for money, because despite its size, it offers features that can compete with higher-end models. In terms of fuel consumption, the Kia Rio is in a very competitive spot, providing performance that isn't too far off from the previously mentioned cars. Its engine, usually a 4-cylinder, is well suited for city driving and highway trips, and while its power isn't exactly competitive, it's enough to cruise comfortably, even with the air conditioning on during those hot travel days. And although its power is not competitive, it is enough to drive comfortably, even with the air conditioning on during those hot travel days. An interesting point is that Kia's engineers have fine-tuned the suspension to provide a stable and safe driving experience. You can really feel it in the curves and when reaching highway speeds. If we move to the interior, the Rio surprises with finishes that are more refined than you might expect in this category. The design of the dashboard, central console, and seats aims to blend modernity with functionality, creating a pleasant atmosphere for both the driver and passengers. Depending on the version, you can find a touchscreen, Bluetooth connectivity, USB ports, and in some editions, compatibility with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. These details can make a difference on a long trip by allowing you to take advantage of your navigation and music apps in an integrated and comfortable way. Space is another aspect that stands out in the Kia Rio. Front seats are spacious, 2 adults fit comfortably in the back. 3 in the back for long trips is tight, common in subcompacts. A couple of adults can fit in the back without too much trouble. That said, if you plan to carry 3 passengers in the back for several hours, it might feel a bit tight, but this is a common feature in most subcompacts. The trunk, in its sedan version, offers more than enough space for the luggage of 2 or 3 people. In the hatchback version, The space isn't as extensive, but the versatility of folding the seats gives it extra points for those who need to carry bulkier items. Finally, it's worth mentioning the multi-year warranty and the good reputation for after-sale service that Kia has built up, which gives you solid support in case of breakdowns. If you add to this an affordable price, a modern look, and competitive fuel efficiency, the Kia Rio becomes another great option for those looking to travel far, without worrying about the gas bill skyrocketing. And that wraps up our rundown of the 5 most economical cars for long trips.